Alright, so Al and I decided to go sailing today. We still got a lot of work to do in the boat, but we haven't really sailed it that much, so I wanted to get that done. I brought a whole bunch of stuff, so if we wanted to work on anything, there's pretty much everything here. I think most of it's going to stay in the boat too, other than maybe some of the tools that we really don't want to stay in here. And maybe some batteries. But that is one of the things I want to do, is I'm going to see if I can hook up the charge controller, which is well, not like a charge controller, but it's a rectifier regulator that's already in the outboard. I'm going to try and hook it up to the battery so that it'll charge the battery while we're using the engine. So yeah, mostly going sailing. My name's Adam, and for the past year or so I've been trying to rebuild a boat so I can go sailing on the ocean. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I've also made a lot of progress. Follow my story, like and subscribe, and hopefully you'll be sailing with me soon. Okay, well, so far I didn't film it. I wish I did, but I tightened the stays and lost a wrench. I'm gonna have to get a big magnet and see if I can get it. It's just a adjustable wrench, but I'd rather not lose more tools. So, I can show you really quick. I put this gas can in the way first. This under here, this is a rectifier regulator here. It's got some cables under here. We shoved them under here. I need to attach the cable out of there to the battery. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a good way of giving you a good view without losing the camera. See, so here's the two cables. One, the way it's supposed to work is you can use one to charge the battery, and then the other one can come out for an accessory that you can just power off of. Since we're only going to use the one, I'm just going to cut, well, I'll leave the other one on there for in case we do use the accessory. So unfortunately I don't have these types of connectors, so I'm going to have to cut this off and put a different one on. So I don't recall if the video showed that there should be a fuse between the rectifier regulator and the battery, but Al insists that we put one on. So luckily I have this little fuse holder with a 10 amp fuse in it. I just gotta strip strip the wires down. And right now we're just doing a test, so today's just kind of a test run, just taping it up. Our normal battery setup. And this is just going to go directly to the battery. Well, not directly, but obviously there's a fuse in between, but yeah. So, let's do positive first, because there's more wires.
I think it's the idle's up too high. I think this thing got moved. Yeah. It's not idling down all the way.
Well, it helps if this was straight. Undo this cleat?
Yeah.
You sure? It's the only thing keeping you over there.
Yeah, I don't know. But we're gonna have to get back to it and undo that one.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
All right. Forgot my sunglasses in the car. No. It's too late now. Yeah, it is. Are you gonna tie the boat back up?
Yeah, I can pull you forward, hold on to it.
Nah, it's all right. Let's go. Yeah.
Ready to throw it in reverse?
Sure.
How are you gonna back out?
And that corner, and then turn it. I don't know. Back and like turn like that, right? In theory. I can't turn with this thing anyway, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully straight out into that piling and just we'll stop before we hit it. Yeah, it's not. Oh boy.
Give it a little more gas.
She's just gonna swing us that way, man. Huh? It's just gonna go that way. It's gonna go that way, man. See?
Let it spin. Throw it forward.
All right.
Watch your foot.
Watching it. Give it a little gas. wind's killer. It's already. It's not reversing, man. And I think the wood broke.
Did it?
Yeah, because it was jumping. Pretty broken. Let me cut it. It's in neutral now. Boy, oh boy, didn't even make it out. Okay, so that was a complete and total failure. Unfortunately, the wind was so hard, it was hard to get out of our spot, which we thought would be a problem, but not that much of a problem. One of the other problems is, the biggest problem now we're facing, is when I hit reverse really hard to keep us from hitting that dude's boat, the engine, like, you know, flipped up because it's an outboard, so it tries to flip up when it's in reverse, and it put so much torque on the 2x6 that we had in there that it snapped that 2x6 right in half. So unfortunately, now we are going, or I am going back while he's unhooking the engine, undoing all the bolts and whatnot that holds the engine on. I'm going back to the house. Luckily it's only 5 minutes away, and I'm going to grab the big piece of starboard that we have so we can cut it to size and use that instead of a 2x6. But I don't know, I'm a little skeptical, because when we used starboard before, for, I guess it was for a bigger piece, we made a makeshift rudder. It bent a lot. It flexed a lot. It didn't stay bent, but it flexes because it's just essentially like a type of plastic. But it's, I don't know, I guess it's not plastic. Anyway, long story long, I'm going back to get that. We're going to cut it, we're going to put it on, hopefully it doesn't flex and actually works properly. But again, I'm skeptical. Check this shit out. I get back and he's already got the engine out. Hey, I wasn't going that long.
No, I'm just saying.
I didn't think you'd be able to do it. Me, I am going to go fishing with the magnet bar to find the tool that I dropped, the expandable wrench. hanging on. Wowzers.
What do you think of that temporary fix?
Put it between them?
Yeah. Do you think I should put it behind him? I just figured if they're in between it can't fall out. Obviously, it can only go down.
Squish. Yeah, good point. Good
So
point.
then when you push this together with the clamps, it's going to squeeze the whole thing together tight.
Sounds good.
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I'm obviously a bad judge because I had said that would hold up. So, I don't think I want to answer this question this time. Now we're backing up now. What's your thoughts?
If you put the rudder in the right direction, it should stop
Yeah, it's picky. What's that? What happened? Oh, did it?
There you go, that's better, huh? Have fun.
You gonna go up high? Oh. back the other way. Oh shit. We need heavier line too, man.
Need gloves?
Yeah, and heavier line. Because this shit just slips right off of this thing.
Do more reps. You got
Got it right now.
Just get it, start going up into the wind a little bit slower.
What do you mean?
Going straight.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm, okay.
Slowly let it turn up into the wind. At one point the sail will start luffing. Pull it in closer.
Pull it in closer?
Yeah. See, now you stop it from luffing. Keep steering into the wind. And it'll slowly turn more, and then it'll start luffing again. You can pull it in closer. You're getting closer to the wind, so that when you pick up a little bit of speed, once you're that close, it'll be easier to flip over. You can ride this way a little bit.
I can't, look.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, the current's pushing us.
Yeah, the whole wind's pulling it that way. It's going to, but see now it's the more it goes, there's now the rotor's kicking. So it's starting to want to come over. There you go. Now let it out. Pull it over to the ground. Hold on to the ground. Yeah, I can see that there.
Ah, shit.
You got a boat right in front of you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, there goes my hat. My hat's floating away.
Where?
Over there.
Oh, we'll flip around.
No.
Get that over, Flip around.
Dude, we can't even sail straight. You want me to flip around and try and get a hat? Because I'm heading towards those things.
Yeah, well, you can turn up into it a little bit in this one. Just crank it over and let it pull. Hold the steering now you're going right into it. So just let it try to go over. Hold on a sec. It's going. It's going. You see hat? Oh, hat's back. It was, I believe.
Did you hook the gas back up?
Nope.
I'm like looking for it. I'm leaning against it.
I'm like, how come this is starting so hard all of a sudden?
It's recording too. It caught all that ridiculousness. Look, that's the gas tank.